back to the channel. Today's video is a highly requested one. I'm gonna be sharing with you guys some of my favorite Japanese skincare products that I have been thoroughly loving throughout the years. So let's get started. So first thing first, you guys should know that this brand is one of my favorite brands out there in the entire world, and that is Fancl. If you guys tried them out for yourself, you will know why I actually really love this brand through and through. First thing first, they do not contain any preservatives at all. That is why I have been thoroughly enjoying it. And I have eczema, I have the most sensitive and troublesome skin out there in this world. It is eczema prone, so I break out like super easily in like hives and like rashes and redness. I have a lot of broken capillaries on my face as well. My skin is very thin and very sensitive. It is super dry, but at the same time, I also do get like a little bit of acne here and there. And nowadays, because I'm in my mid-20s, I am starting to see some fine lines shown as well. It is one of the hardest skin types to have, I feel, because my eczema itself is like a huge problem, and Fancl is a brand that I know I can use every single product in their line because it does not contain preservatives and it's very natural. It's very good. The bottles are very small. They are for 1 month use, but that's also because they do not have any preservatives, so they cannot afford to let the consumers use the products for more than that because it will turn bad. This is the Fancl Moisturising Emulsion 2 and Lotion 2, which I really love. Apart from these two, I also love their facial washing powder, which is very gentle on the skin, cleans the skin thoroughly. It's just very hydrating as well, and it doesn't sting my skin. I also love their lifting serum, moisturizing sheet mask, which I've ran out of long ago. And also, I have been loving the Fancl Sun Guard, which is their sunblock. It looks like this. It is actually a physical sunblock, which means when you apply it, you do have a white cast. So I would not recommend it to guys. It makes you look like you have a little bit of makeup on, but for girls who like to have a little bit of coverage, makes your skin look brighter, you can go for this. This is really good because it has SPF 50+, so it's pretty high. And on top of that, it brightens your skin. It dries to a semi-matte kind of finish, which means you don't feel sticky, you don't feel oily, you don't feel greasy. And on top of that, it's suitable for sensitive skin. If you guys are interested, please go and check it out yourself. Especially their supplements. I have been taking their supplements for the past 1.5 months, and I'm safe to say that it really works. Like, I take their Tense Up drink and my skin just feels really bouncy and firm. I take their Sensi Calm, which kind of calms my skin, and I don't know if it's just because of those supplements that I've been taking from Fancl, but I haven't seen myself break out in my eczema flare-ups for about 1.5 months now, and never ever in my life have I gone without an eczema flare-up for 1.5 months. So let's not jinx it. Next up, we have SK2 Facial Treatment Essence. This is my holy grail for years and years, and millions of people out there also truly swear by the SK2 Facial Treatment Essence. This is a limited edition bottle. I really love this. I have been using it for so many years, and I think it just really refines my skin. It just prevents fine lines from appearing. It's kind of like a watery texture, which doesn't have the best scent, honestly, but it does so many great things for your skin. And with skincare, it is a journey. Like I always say, you cannot expect to see like results after like 1 use. And this is especially so for the facial treatment essence. You have to use it for like, at least a month before you can finally feel the results. And this is more of a maintenance kind of product. I don't expect my skin to really like glow overnight, but rather I can see it starting to improve slowly but surely, and definitely preventing aging from like catching up to me. People with sensitive skin should try not to use it every single day because it might be too heavy for your skin. Not in the texture wise, but I think in the ingredients wise, because it is so powerful. So personally for me, I do not really have eczema on my face, but I do have sensitive skin on my face. So I try to use this about 4 times a week instead of 7 times a week. And I alternate it with other treatment essences from other brands so that my skin can kind of like, not get too used to this. Another brand I have been thoroughly enjoying is this brand called ReEarth. I've been loving the multi-targeted elixir a lot, and I find that it really helps to penetrate products so much better after that. And because this has a very light, watery, and kind of sticky texture, but because you're supposed to layer your serums and everything over, it will not feel sticky afterwards. This is actually empty already. I'm so sad. I'm already onto my third bottle. This is my second one that I just finished recently. Another brand I love a lot and is from the drugstore is this brand called Minon Amino Moist that can be found in a drugstore in Japan and even in Singapore. Minon is a brand that is really good for people with sensitive skin once again because it uses a lot of amino acid that is supposedly really good for hydrating the skin. And this is the Moist Charge Lotion too, which is kind of like their toner, and it's very watery, it's very hydrating, and it's not expensive, you know. So if you're looking for a good sensitive skincare range that you want to try, you can go for Minon Amino Moist. They have really good sheet masks from this range as well, which I obviously finished because I use sheet masks like I'm changing clothes every day. They are really good, and I can apply it on my sensitive areas like my neck with no problems. Another brand from the drugstore is Hada Labo. I'm sure all of you guys are familiar with the brand Hada Labo. It is also one of the first few brands that I started out when I started diving into Japanese skincare, mainly because I heard that the quality is really good and it's very affordable. So this is the premium range, which is much richer for like ladies that are very dry in their skin, and also ladies who are slightly more, you know, into anti-aging kind of skincare. So I always recommend Hada Labo to people, especially guys who are just starting out in skincare and they don't want to spend too much money, but they just want to have like a simple basic routine. I always recommend Hada Labo, the hydrating line. I think Hada Labo is a really good brand that makes amazing products at really affordable prices. So if you're a student or if you're really new to skincare and you want to just try out a very basic line, you can check out Hada Labo. Next up, I have here my Albion Skin Conditioner. So this one, if you guys follow me on my Instagram, you will know that I added this recently into my entire skincare regime. This is also what I alternate with my SK2 facial treatment essence here and there. But this one is really interesting because you're supposed to use a milk lotion before you apply this. This has a really cooling sensation. So it makes you feel really refreshed, and your skin is so much brighter after. The only downside is that you know, you do actually have to go in with a lot of other skincare afterwards because I think it contains a little bit of alcohol, which tends to dry out your skin, but alcohol also helps to penetrate the products deeper into your skin. So, you know, you just gotta tailor it here and there, and I truly love this product. It is their #1 bestseller in Japan for many years, and it's also rumored that the Japanese princess favorite skincare product is also this one. So maybe this is the secret to your good skin? I don't know, but I definitely do see a difference when I start using this. Another moisturizer that I really love is the Curél Intensive Moisture Cream. But this is very interesting because it has a whipped texture. It just really helps to hydrate your skin, and I like to apply this on my sensitive areas once again, which is my neck and my, you know, eczema patches. And because it does not irritate it and it's totally not greasy at all, it just feels really light and kind of cooling, but at the same time very hydrating, very moisturizing. And I think this can also be found in a drugstore. It's not too expensive, which is great, and I think the quality of it is really good. It does not have any scent. It's just, you know, kind of colorless, just white, and it's a very basic packaging like this that can bring around quite easily. This serum is the Cannibal, the first serum. I firstly love the packaging. It is so sleek and it has like a dusty pink metallic cover at the top, and it has a pump. So this is a serum that I recently added into my entire routine as well, and I love that it is so lightweight. So you can see it literally is like water. Once you dispense it out, it just, you know, flows right down. So I like to use this because it hydrates my skin, #1. It also helps to make my makeup last longer, I feel. And because it is so lightweight, I can actually incorporate a lot of other skincare products without it weighing too much on my face and clogging my pores. I love the texture. I love the scent. It is not overpowering. It has a slight floral scent and it doesn't really have random chemicals inside, which I like. Another brand that I have been loving is ta-da! This is the sponge and brush cleaner from Daiso. I just saw it and I thought I really had to share it with you guys because it's so cheap and so good and it's very, very effective. I have been loving this brand called Kosé Cosmeport. I have been loving their, makeup wipes because they just clean off my makeup so well, and I love that the package is like pretty big and it has this little heart casing thing that allows you to open and close. It's not your typical sticker type, which obviously doesn't work because every time it always just opens up. It just doesn't become sticky anymore, like after once or twice. And what do I do with like 28 other pieces that are left in this thing, And I love that it's very moist, it doesn't sting my face, it's quite easy to remove, like even waterproof makeup as well. So I really love this. Another makeup wipes that I have been loving for years and years, which I didn't bring, but I will insert the photo here, which is the Biore makeup wipes. It is one of the most heavy duty ones out there. I love my Hyaluronic mascara and everything else does not clean it off. Only that Biore makeup wipes does, as well as the Hyaluronic mascara remover, which is obviously created for that mascara. It's not expensive at all, so you can definitely find it at Watson or The Guardian. Today, I have two other Japanese sheet masks. This one is the Princess Veil Sheet Mask, which I'm sure you guys have seen before if you go to Korea. It is under the brand Kosé Cosmeport as well, and especially for Japanese sheet masks, they like to sell it in these kind of like resealable package, and inside there are like 7 pieces where you're supposed to use it every single day for 7 days. The problem with these sheet masks is that once you open, it's kind of exposed to air, and if you do not finish it in 7 days, which I don't because I don't really have the time to, it just kind of dries up. But, if you continue to keep using it within 7 days, you will actually see your skin improve a lot. And the thing is, if you don't like this kind of heavy sheet mask with the residue feeling too heavy or if it clogs your pores very easily, you can go for these kind, especially this brand called Princess Veil, because it's very, very light. It just feels like serum on your skin, and once you take it off after 10 minutes, your skin just feels really soft and smooth. And after continuously using it every single day for 7 days, you definitely will see an improvement in how your skin feels and looks. Another one I have been loving is this Utena Premium Pure C mask. I really love it simply because I have like a lot longer mileage to use this sheet mask. I, of course, just dispose away that piece of sheet mask every time I'm done with it, but I have about like half a packet of serum left. I will seal it up and put it in the fridge and use it the next night or the next morning. And it's really good if you can go to like Daiso to buy those disposable sheet masks where you can just apply it on and just lather on whatever serum you have after that, and you can just use it twice. But for me, I sometimes just use it as like a serum or like an overnight mask. So that's it from me for this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and talk to me in the comments. I would love to find out what are some of your Japanese skincare favorites. What are the things I should try, or what are the things that I mentioned you actually didn't like or did not work for you? Let us know in the comments, because I think it's really, really good that we have like a nice sharing community happening over there where everyone can just share what they know, what are their reviews about a certain product, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!